All right, Hollywood, listen up. We need good stories, we need originality, and yeah, we need to take risks. What we don't need is some genius thinking, hey, let's make this story more adult by dropping the F-bomb every 5 seconds.
Ow, my freaking ears!
Because newsflash, that doesn't make a movie grown up, that just makes it annoying.
You're like a baby, making noise, don't know what to do.
Case in point, Bright, back in 2017. Remember that movie? No? Exactly. Nobody does, except me, because it's scarred into my memory as what not to do with a cool idea. Elves, orcs, modern-day LA, Will Smith, magic. It could have been the next Harry Potter meets Training Day. But instead, the writers thought, forget world building, let's just make every scene sound like the world's angriest Xbox lobby.
Get in the f***ing truck, Nick.
Listen to your master and get in the you. You. What is that? A f***ing labradoodle you dipped in ink?
Mess with puerco, homie.
An ugly ass mother.
And the result? Forgettable. Wasted. A cinematic migraine. You can't take your kids, parents, or anyone that you're afraid to offend to see a movie like this. It hugely cuts down the audience size. All in all, the story had a lot going for it, and it could have been immensely successful. So what was the problem? I truly, honestly think it came down to one thing, and it's spelled with 4 letters. U-C-K-F. And speaking of Harry Potter, you don't need cursing or adult content to hook everybody. Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, these worked because they focused on story, morals, adventure, friendship, loyalty, good versus evil, love, danger, all that good stuff.
Fencing, fighting, torture, revenge, giants, monsters, chases, escapes, true love, miracles.
Now they're remaking Harry Potter as a series, which honestly is the second dumbest idea ever. First place still goes to Disney's live-action remake phase because why try something new when they can recycle your childhood and charge you for it?
Shut up and take my money!
Which brings me to today's movie, We're All Gonna Die. Yes, that's the title. And yes, I picked it because it's also something I think at least 3 times a week, usually while driving. Also, it's one of my favorite quotes from Atlantis, The Lost Empire.
We're all gonna die.
My major complaint, if you haven't guessed, it was the gratuitous swearing. They didn't have the obligatory sex scene, which seems to be mandatory in just about any movie coming out of the Hollywood slophouse these days, which actually is refreshing and makes us all go, "What?" We actually take more notice when they don't do it these days. Now here's the thing, this movie was actually really fun. Original concept, solid characters, some emotional depth, great. But of course, Hollywood can't help itself. Instead of trusting the story, they thought, you know what this needs? Swearing. Lots of swearing.
F***ing hell! Our generation ages so f***ing fast. You better not drop me, you f***ing asshole.
If you really want to make me happy, you'll go the fuck to sleep.
Goddamn, is it a f***ing bee? Well, go f***ing faster!
You've got to be f***ing kidding me. What are you doing?
They're just f***ing bees, Kai.
Shouldn't have f***ing killed yourself.
Hey, lady, can you f***ing chill, please?
Yo, that, break it off or something!
And look, I don't need my entertainment to sound like an R-rated Sesame Street. It's lazy writing. I'd rather you invent goofy new curses, like,
You son of a biscuit-eating bulldog.
What the French
Did you
toast?
think I wouldn't find out about your little doo-doo head cootie queen?
Who are you calling a cootie queen, you lint liquor?
Pickle you, kumquat!
anyone can swear. It requires no intelligence, 0. But only a true genius can come up with new things that people remember and love forever. Okay, back to the plot. The Earth is just floating along, like it is now, until suddenly, and without warning, a giant spike appears in the atmosphere. It sometimes touches the surface of land or ocean, and stretches up into the sky as far as the eye can see. Nobody knows what it is, why it's here, or if it's about to vaporize us all.
The depth of our ignorance is something we also don't know. Possibly bottomless.
We also can't nuke the problem away, apparently. They tried. So, naturally, humanity goes, let's just live with it. Classic us. Sometimes the spike teleports. Sometimes it scrapes across the land. And sometimes it, pees?
Well, it's just pissing, like we do.
Oh, I hate that.
What's curious is that Kai and Talia, our main characters, have both lost loved ones, but not because of the mysterious spike. Talia's family died because of a car crash, and Kai's best friend committed suicide, although the why is not entirely clear. So, both Kai and Talia are still deep inside their grief. Talia is a beekeeper and is making a delivery of beehives to an almond farm in order to make ends meet. Kai is a recently fired EMT. Talia almost runs into Kai's car on the road, and they meet. Kai is goofy, and Talia is serious, but also we see hints of goofy in her too. Well, it turns out that sometimes the alien spike thingy causes chunks of land around it to be displaced. It's like a location swap. This time, it disappeared Kai's car, which was built by his deceased best friend, so it meant a great deal to him. Talia's beehives also vanish, which means she won't make the next payment on her house, and she might lose it. This is the same house she had lived in with her young family. So, despite her desire for solitude, Talia decides to take Kai with her to find their stuff. They gradually overcome their differences in personality during the road trip and start to get along. Sadly, when they do rediscover their lost property, Kai's car is halfway in the river, and Talia's beehives were almost fully immersed and thus ruined. Both of them are feeling pretty defeated. Then, the spike starts moving again, only this time it isn't teleporting, it's dragging across the land, leaving a glassy scar in the earth. When it catches up to Kai and Talia, however, they pass into it rather than being crushed. While inside, they both experience past memories, including Kai finding the body of his best friend and Talia seeing her family while they were alive. It was a focal point where the pair choose uncertain reality and hope for the future instead of dwelling forever in their painful memories. They escape the spike, and with their new outlook on life, they ultimately decide to take a chance on finding happiness again. And they do so, adorably, together. The end. Plot holes.
Olé!
We want a little explanation as to why Talia's parents, well, don't exactly look anything like Talia. It's not that anything is wrong, people just want to know. I want to know. What's the backstory? Also, it occurred to me later that Talia's parents are probably going to be very happy with her new choice of boyfriend, for no apparent reason. Kai's sister dropping his pee bottle. We hear a shatter, but then there's no broken bottle on the ground.
Right, homie. Damn, dog. Was he nutted?
No. I mean, he's dead.
If there are truly people this dumb on planet Earth,
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
Also, why does being nutted now mean dead? Sigh.
Ew. Off the car!
Mommy, you owe me like another bike.
Get the f out of here.
Yeah, get the f out of here.
Let's dish these moms, dude.
Yeah, let's go to Vermont.
Seriously, people that talk like this,
you have a deficient frontal cortex.
just stop. Talk like a person who has self-respect and a brain. These two are making me lose faith in humanity. Talia's business logo really does look more like a turtle.
I thought it was a turtle.
The no trespassing sign has a skull and crossbones, but it looks more like a teddy bear. No bees were harmed in the making of this film. A fish was, though. Honestly, I dislike this old lady character they shoved into this scene. Angry, mean, not even funny, kind of a pointless addition to the story. Nods of approval, fighting with a long, thin strip of tape, as we all have. Kai almost choking on the preservative packet in his snack bag. I tell myself this on long drives too. Talia first appreciating the calves, then a second calf appreciation.
These do it for you?
Yes, unfortunately.
Actually, I do wonder what kind of tool they used to just shave a corner off of this truck. Kai's business card reveals he is also a DJ on the side. For whatever reason, I guess nowadays that implies he's a reject? Why though? You can make good money for a few hours of work, you have fun, you help others have fun, and there have been many famous and successful DJs. Silly, negative stereotype. Talia decides to go back and allow Kai to accompany her on the road trip, not realizing he's already snuck into the back of the vehicle. And then, when she catches him, he's like,
Looks like you got a hole in your truck.
Makes me think of Tommy Boy.
What'd you do?
Talia catches Kai ugly crying.
If you really want to make me happy, you'll go the
Every parent can relate to this.
That's normal to you?
Oh, it's just pissing, like we do.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, 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 yeah! Yeah, yeah, yeah!
The Yeah Man radio broadcast.
He's not weird.
Yes, he is. You're just weird too, so you can't see it.
You milk bugs for a living.
Where do you think honey comes from?
They're udders.
I can't believe you're an EMT.
Talia dropping the bees from a branch into a hive box.
So you're fired? What happened? Are you still an EMT?
Nah, definitely been fired.
Kai and Talia pretending to be impressed by a strange man's rare penny. Talia can't bike very far.
I'm only 34. Our generation aged so f***ing fast.
Reminding us that the proper name for these little devices is carabiner. Talia waking up to see Kai sleeping with his mouth open. Description of pancakes.
Yeah, I want that.
And then she discovers it was store-bought pancake mix after all. Talia's ingenious first beekeeping outfit, a sweatshirt and a fry pan lid. After his foot gets stuck in glass, he tells Talia to just
Ding it! Ding it!
Are you even allowed to do that?
Shut up, Narc.
Plagiarific. Kai irritating Talia by making smoke bubbles is very similar to a certain donkey bothering Shrek. Moral of the story. But again, the swearing. Why do Hollywood writers think cursing equals maturity? Spoiler alert, it doesn't. All it does is shrink your audience and make your movie forgettable. If we could improve one thing about this story, it would be to lose all the cussing. Final verdict. We're All Gonna Die had heart, had originality, had bees. But it also had the vocabulary of a poorly trained parrot. Fun? Yes. Memorable? Maybe. A classic? Mayhaps not. But hey, at least it didn't have the obligatory awkward sex scene. And for that, thank you, Hollywood. Small victories. Oh, and whatever happens with the giant spike in the sky, no resolution. It just keeps on going. Are we ever gonna be free of it?
We'll never know.
But that's okay. The point of this story isn't a big fight in the sky. It is that in order to have a future, you have to accept your losses, your grief, your pain, and make the conscious decision to keep moving forward with hope that there will be a better tomorrow. Why waste time in despair? Remember,
We're all gonna die.
But wait! There's more!